Good evening, Mom. How are you today?
I'm just fine.
What is today? Do you know what the date is?
It's April the 13th on a Monday.
Oh, that's right, it is. And the year is, I know the year, it's 2020.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
So at least I got the year right.
Yes, you did.
What I'd like to talk to you about, if it's okay today, is I would like to talk to you about you're so beautiful. I want to talk to you about your beauty tips.
Oh, well, I use a night cream and a day cream. I don't use the same thing. And I always wash my face in cold water.
And do you wash it at night or first? Are you going to take me through the night regimen or the morning regimen first? Which one?
We go through the night.
Okay, go ahead and tell me about your night regimen.
Okay. First of all, I wash my face really, really good with Dove soap. And then I rinse it real good. Then I put on
You use a soft washcloth?
real soft washcloth. And then I put on my night cream.
Okay, so then after you put on your night cream, does it just rub in? It doesn't look all it doesn't look all white like a big white face, does it?
No, it doesn't. My skin is not like that. It's got a color to it.
Okay. All right. So you just rub in your night cream, and then do you just go to bed with it on?
Yes, I do. I go to bed with it on. And Ricky told me that I looked good without my makeup, and that really gave me a good compliment.
Well, Mom, it's the truth.
Yeah, well, thank you. But anyway, yes, I sleep with that.
And can you tell me what you do? So that's all you do in the evening?
That's all I do.
Okay. Is there anything special else that we need to know? Is it hard for you to get your makeup off?
No. I just take Dove soap, and I use that for everything. I love that soap.
Okay. And you mentioned that you use cold water. Any special reason?
Well, it makes your skin more soft, and it don't put any wrinkles in it. And hot water seems to just dry your skin out.
You know, I've heard and read that hot water will give you wrinkles.
It will, and that's why I don't have any wrinkles.
That's a good point, Mom. Yeah. Okay, now tell me what you do in your morning regimen. And I want you to go slow. Don't go too fast. Okay. I mean, I want you to go all the way from how you wash your face to exactly what you put on your makeup, what you do first and what you do second. Walk me through the whole thing.
Okay. First thing, I get up in the morning, I go to the bathroom. I wash my face in cold water. Then I apply my day cream on. Then I wait a few minutes and let it sort of absorb in my skin. And then I put my other makeup on.
Your foundation?
My foundation. I put my foundation on. And then I wait a while till it settles down. Then I take a Kleenex and go over it and see if there's no spots or anything on my face.
Really, a Kleenex? I never thought about that.
Yeah, I just take a Kleenex and go around my forehead and in my nose and other places, so it makes it smooth.
Okay.
Then I take a Q-tip and go around my eyes to make sure I don't have any makeup around my eyes.
I've never thought about doing that either.
Well, that really makes it look good.
Okay, that's a good tip. Okay, now tell me what else do you... No pun intended, Q-tip tip. Okay. I'm getting a little corny.
Oh. Well, after I use that Q-tip, I then put my... I use the ice-colored eyeshadow, but I put it below my eyebrows.
Okay, so you start working on your eyes next.
Yes, I work on my eyes next. I put the eyeshadow underneath my eyebrows. Then I get my...
do you have another color for your eyelids?
Oh, yeah. I have black for my eyelids. Black.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it sure is pretty.
Yeah, I use black. And then after I get that done, I go to my eyebrows. And I use between a black and a brown color for my eyebrows.
What about eyeliner? When do you put that on? Around your...
I put it on next after I put my eyebrow pencil on.
Okay.
Then I go to my eyes and I put my eyeliners on, and I make a little place, just a little mark in the corner of eyes to make my eyes look, prettier. It looks better when you've got just a little mark in the.
I'm looking, and
Yeah.
boy, oh, I'm look. You look so pretty.
Yeah, that's the way I do my eyes.
Now let me ask you this: what about mascara?
Mascara, I use black for mascara on my eyelids. I use that, and I have a curler that I can curl my eyebrows with.
You know, a lot of women would be jealous because some women don't even have eyelashes long enough to use one of those little curlers.
Yeah, I have a curler, but it just makes your eyelashes look pretty and curl, just enough to show them, and then I go over it with my brush.
They look so luscious, and you've got beautiful blue eyes, and so all that, the black trim really sets it off.
Yeah, it does, if you put it on right.
And then your eyeshadow below your eyebrows, it's a good contrast from that black.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it makes it all blend in together.
Well, what about blush?
Oh, yeah. You gave me the blush.
Now you're making me blush.
Yeah, but now I don't put on blush right now. I go and take the powder. I use this powder and the puff that goes with it, and I dust it all over my face.
Okay, over top of your foundation.
Over top of my foundation, I dust it all over my face. After I get that all smoothed out, I do next. I use the blush on my cheeks. Not too much. It's enough just enough to make a color.
Well, you've got the prettiest skin tone anyway. Your skin tone is olive color, and mine's kind of like yours, and I love that. So makeup looks so beautiful on that skin color.
It does.
Now tell me about your lips.
Well, sometimes I use that moisture lip gloss on my lips, but I have a beautiful color lipstick. It's between a brown and a tan, something like this. Real, not too dark and it's not too light. And then I can put that lip color over top of it, and it makes it shine.
Do you use a lip liner?
Oh, yeah. First of all, I use my lip liner.
Okay.
That makes your lip look fuller and smoother.
Yes, some people do.
Yeah, I always use a lip liner.
My mouth is not, some people have a really small lips. I don't want to say I have a big mouth, but my lips are very full, like yours.
Yeah.
So I can lick my lips, and I look like I'm wearing lipstick, and I look like I've had those, not exactly implants in them, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, your lip liner, if you don't use that, your lips won't look as good as they would to use it.
Well, that's amazing. Now, after you put your makeup on, do you fix your hair next, or what do you do?
I fix my hair.
And then do you have on that beautiful robe that I know you wear, and then you get dressed last?
Yeah, I put my clothes on last, and I wear a cape, over my back to keep getting any hairs on me.
Right, and a lot of times people spill makeup and stuff on their good clothes.
Yeah, I don't do that. I use a cape and a towel across my lap.
Well, that is really good.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing this same exact regimen?
As far as I can remember. But I learned this when I was a model. I had to model clothes and things for different places, and I learned to use makeup and how to dress and how to do my hair and all that. That's where I learned all this stuff.
Wow. Do you want to tell me a little bit about your modeling days?
Well, I modeled for different companies, different places. And
did you model clothes or makeup or lots of things?
I model clothes mostly. Yeah.
I bet that was fun.
Yeah, and then these people, they put your makeup on, but I watched them to see how they did it, and just like I watch my woman that does my hair, Viola, I watch her, everything she does my hair, so I can do my hair as good as she can.
Okay, so you watch so you can make sure you learn.
Yeah, I watch people, what they do and everything, and then I learn to do it, and I can do it just as good as they can.
Well, I think that's just amazing.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that old saying that people say, teach someone how to fish instead of just giving them a fish dinner.
Oh yeah, you got to teach them to do it. You can't just. I love to watch people do, and I can catch on faster, and then learn more and do it myself.
Yeah, because you don't want to be dependent on somebody else to have to do it for you.
That's exactly right.
You know, I've always enjoyed. I used to cut people's hair all the time just for fun and curl their hair and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, you did a wonderful job. You did the people at the office and the
little kids.
The little kids, and I thought you did a good job.
I enjoyed doing that. I haven't done that in quite some time.
You don't even cut your little doggy's hair, do you?
Well, I don't really like to because I don't like breathing all that hair. Now, Jessie comes over, and she usually does it, and I've got these real special clippers or shaver, whatever you call it. It's just like they use at any professional grooming place, and she has a real easy time. My little puppies, they love Jessie, so they don't give her a hard time.
No, they don't. They're sweet as they can be. They don't like to cut their hair around their eyes.
Now, that's true. When you start getting around their eyes and their face, they get a little squirmy. They don't like that much. But I think over time, the more you do it, the more they get used to it.
Yeah, that's true.
I used to take them somewhere every however many weeks when I thought that their hair was getting too long. But I've just decided we're just going to do it. I'm just going to do it with Jessie. She and I are going to do it because there's no sense in when you've got the equipment than to go out and pay all that money to do that when you can do just as good a job at home.
Yes, I thought she did a wonderful job.
Plus, some places make your dogs have certain shots, and there's some shots that make my little puppy rid sick, and I'm not going to do that to him.
I don't blame you. He was really sick when he got those shots.
Yes, he was. I'm sitting here looking at little Layla, the little dog Layla. She's laying here asleep. Yeah. We are just sitting here looking out at the golf course. It's a pretty day. You know, it stormed a lot last night, but it really cleared up, and I just got through taking my puppies on a walk before I came over. It's a beautiful day. It's a little windy.
Boy, that wind was terrible, I thought.
Yeah, it was windy, but now the sun's shining. It's not quite as windy. But last night we had a pretty big storm.
Yeah, but I slept through.
Well, good. And you know, Atlanta got terrible tornadoes.
I seen that on the news. Oh, those homes and everything was just demolished. They were all in water. I watched the news this morning, and it was so sad.
It is sad, and I guess we're kind of in what you call tornado season right now.
Yeah, we're in some bad weather, but sometimes it usually goes over us.
That's true.
Yeah,
we've got these beautiful mountains that protect us.
Yes, we have. If it wasn't those mountains, we might really get it.
That's true. Places that don't have the mountains that we have, they get some very destructive storms and damage.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do.
Well, have you had your dinner tonight yet?
Not yet. You brought me some rice. I'm going to try that out.
I'm glad you haven't eaten yet because I did. I brought you rice and chicken.
Okay, and I've got a sandwich that I had left over from lunch, so I thought I'd have that.
Okay, well, you're going to have a big dinner then.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Is there anything else I need to know about your beauty tips?
No, I think
just don't overdo it. Don't put too much makeup on.
That's right. Just don't overdo it and just put it on lightly. And, it's according to your face. A lot of people can have a little more makeup than others.
What you're really trying to say is they need it.
Yeah, they do. I never will forget this. I was in the office, and Rufus brought his girlfriend out there, and they were coming through the door, and I looked at her, and I said, honey, you'd look a lot better if you could put some makeup on.
Oh, my God.
I know it. I hate that so bad. It come out of my mouth. I just couldn't, I could just see her with makeup on.
I think you probably just said it wrong.
I did. I'm bad for that. I mean, I just blurted out. I just said, honey, you look. Her face got red. She said she didn't say nothing.
Well, let me ask you this. What about fingernails?
Oh, I have a lady that does my nails, and look how long they've grown out.
Boy, they sure have. Doesn't my cousin do your nails?
Yes, she does. She does a beautiful job, Mindy does. She does them every 2 weeks. Boy, this time I took the polish off myself to let them get some air, because it's not good for your nails. If you leave polish on there over maybe a week or 2 weeks, I would never do that because they keep breaking off at the ends and splitting.
Plus, you could get bacteria under there.
That's right. You could if you leave that nail polish on there. So I would take it off, and I just take it off and wait for her to do my nails again. She's so good at it.
Well, Mom, I just want to thank you so much for taking the time this evening to tell us about your makeup regimen, your tips, and tell me a little bit about your modeling. That was very interesting. I remember you mentioned that years ago, but until you brought it up, I hadn't thought about it.
Well, I just enjoyed it. I modeled all kinds of clothes, and from different places. I went a lot of places, a lot of towns and cities, and I really enjoyed that, and I don't know why I ever give it up.
I bet you did. And, in addition to modeling and being a nurse, you also used to be a private investigator, but we'll save that for another show.
Yeah, we will. We'll talk about that later. It's funny, the things I did.
Well, I cannot wait to talk to you about that.
Yeah, I did some really dangerous things on that deal.
Well, I hope you enjoy your dinner, and I hope you love the chicken and rice I brought you.
I'm sure I will.
And you have a good evening, and we'll be talking again soon, okay?
Okay, and I love you.
I love you. God bless you.
God bless you, and bye-bye for now.
Bye for now.